Yeah, and the truth, the character is actually unique. Um, as I said, Bellator is the like yeah, Bellator. That dude's like a dick. Top right through it in Stolen. You have to pass through the Elusive Coliseum, but weirdly enough, Bellator comes straight back. Since this way, I know you. You're that guy who took Lewis. Where is he? And she says, and she goes, kid, you might want to hide. She's too powerful for you. Go hide, go and go to cover somewhere. And the thing is, Ski has a unique ability that Sin doesn't have. And that's using this thing called lobestones to, uh, after, where if Sin cannot take out a certain enemy, cannot, where if Sin cannot kill beat a certain enemy, which is only better, or you have to um help it out with a incident. Because in the final part of the game, where she is and the Minecraft you have to kick ass, um, you'll be in control of a huge statue. And that's one of the unique things Steve can do. He can control certain stones. He demonstrated like a few seconds before Shin gets the first power, and that's the thing about Shin. She has five forms: human, the Fairy, Undyne, Square, Wraith, and the Shin, respectively. The thing is, each of them has, and the thing is, when it comes down to Ski, um, he can climb walls, take up heavy objects, and turn stone, and find out, and you can go underwater, you can walk in the water, and control certain stones, certain things. Um, I I don't want to spoil too much because you have to go through each four of the realms to figure to sort of order. What thing is the I don't want to spoil too much, but at least like in the first one, it turns out that the king hasn't didn't reclaim didn't leave the throne. Second one it turns out that the water in the aqueous is polluted, and it's not the thing. You need to get the water purifiers working. Third area, ether. Um, the in that area of assholes and the using blood of the Helio, so what the fuck they're called. In a vampire way. In the fourth one, something kind of happens to Kronos. And again, I don't want to spoil it because, again, Primal is a super rare game. People barely hear of it. Let's see, as I know, only one dude did a walkthrough on it, and that was like, I think his name Static Shotgun or something. Static Deck, whatever the hell he is. Check him out, and you'll figure out, all the shit in it. Something happens with Kona, so you have to go into Volca to figure out to get the only thing capable of helping her. Let's see. The Undyne, kind of good, but that's like literally the only combat thing I hate when it comes to, like, ways in forms. Like, I don't know if it's just me, or fighting underwater just sucks way too much dick out here, or maybe it's just because the game kind of blows in combat, I don't know. But, Aqua is like a kind of a unique area. Well, sometimes you have to go underwater, and sometimes you have to get back on land to move forward. Um, as I said a moment ago, with Ski being able to use certain to transfer his energy to a certain object, he sometimes that has to be used in a puzzle. 9 times out of 10, like 9% of the time, 90% of the time, that's a puzzle you have to do. And 100% of the time, it's the only way to go through, and it's always a puzzle you have to do. Let's see, with each form, that's a unique thing that each form does. For say, when she's in a CI form, she can run very fast and jump very high. In an Undyne, she can swim underwater, but she cannot be just at least somewhat submerged in water in order for her health not to change. Or plus skin has telepathy for some reason in that area. When she's an Undyne. Let's see now. The skin has two separate weapons. Two swords and a huge one-hit, big damage sword. So you're able to slow down time, basically. But here's a weird concern. Why is that when you're not in combat, the whole time thing would not change health, but outside of combat, it changes health. I don't know. Thing is, in each round, they have so many characters. There's so much stuff you don't want to leave. But what can you do? Oh yeah, Professor Lewis. That guy, that's in a band, he got captured and you have to fight him in the end. Now there was going to be a sequel, I think, but I never heard whatever happened to it. The thing is, I love Primal. It's one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games. Hell, I think this is before Devil May Cry. But not before it, but I think this is either before or after I beat Devil May Cry. Let's see. The downside to it is that the combat is kind of sketchy. Sometimes the game would not tell you, would be vague in how to run certain areas. If you're not looking at the map in order to view it, you'll get lost a lot. Along with the cranky combat, sometimes you'll lose health a lot, and you'll normally die a lot. And here's something that's cool. If Finn dies, you have to quickly get to a lift gate, which is another mechanic. If you if you go to a lift gate has two uses: getting to places quicker, and getting his speed purposes. Getting Finn back if she dies. Um, getting to places to sit in areas faster, and getting to eat now. Um, let's see. In certain boss battles, if you in places in which you can go to lift gate, you if Finn dies, that's a game over. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Another thing I kind of hate, is that um, after a while, the enemies start ranging from laughably easy to rage-inducingly annoying. Now, someone has an excuse because it's the first realm. Since the Undying world the Undying world and just water, and the combat sucks, and after in the Undying form, it kind of gets annoying. What with the other two levels being weird. Um, let's see. Is that all I can say about it? Oh yes, one last thing. Um, okay. Shut up. Let's see. Anything else I gotta say? Um, like, if you played any of the medieval games and you like it, this game is recommended. If you like, somewhat hack and if you like, games are kind of, oh, that's another thing I gotta say about Primal. It's kind of slow. It feels a little slow at times, but it's okay. Let's see now. Primal, um, get a silver stack. It's the silver basket. Equaling, you may be a good game. No, Primal may be a good game, but even with the flaws, it's still a good game. Um, so, uh, that's all I gotta say about Primal. Good game, but flawed in a few ways. No, it tells you I've had this game for years. Look at, just look at how badly sketched the front part is. No, that's in Primal. See you guys next time. Oh yeah, and thing is, if I do not get certain walkthroughs of certain games done for the month of October, I will try to finish them at least next November, October. This isn't Time King, coming right back at you.